Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to be in Joshua chapter 8. I'm going to read verses 1 through 7 in the English Standard Version. And again, I'll put the New Century Version still in the description. And the Lord said to Joshua, "Do not fear and do not be dismayed. Take all the fighting men with you and arise, go up to Ai. See, I have given into your hand the king of Ai, and his people, his city, and his land. And you shall do to Ai and its kings as you did to Jericho and its king. Only its spoil and its livestock you shall take as plunder for yourselves. Lay an ambush against the city behind it." So Joshua and all the fighting men arose to go up to Ai, and Joshua chose 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them out by night. And he commanded them, "Behold, you shall lie in ambush against the city behind it. Do not go very far from the city, but all of you remain ready, and I and all the people who are with me will approach the city, and when they come out against us, just as before, we shall flee before them, and they will come out after us until we have drawn them away from the city, for they will say, 'They are fleeing from us just as before,' so we will flee before them. Then you shall rise up from the ambush and seize the city, for the Lord your God will give it into your hand." Okay, so here we've had the one person that was doing wrong. He got punished in the previous chapter, and now God says, "Okay, all is good again. Now we can start taking this land that I have promised you again." So, and this time God does something different than he did with Jericho. With Jericho, he wanted Israel to set aside certain things in that city specifically for God. Now here, in taking over this area, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm saying I could be saying that wrong. I don't know. But anyway, in taking over this area, God says you can take this stuff, the livestock, the gold, the silver, as plunder, as treasure for you. So now Israel already had a fair amount of livestock. To my understanding, I could be wrong on that. But this is a way to get them a little bit more livestock, get them a little bit more established. So that's the plan anyway. We'll continue reading to see how Israel does with this plan. But in the meantime, what I take from this is God does not live in the past. Yes, that happened, but God is now focused on the right here and the right now. And he knows that Israel has repented, so he's ready to move forward. Are we ready to move forward? Are we ready to say, "Hey, yes, I made that mistake, but I'm not going to look back at it. I'm not going to dwell on it. I need to focus on what God wants me to do"? That's a good question for us to think about. So I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.